Please feel free to stay seated. We are thrilled to be here. And as you all know, Volvo has really spent the last 80 years building our formidable reputation on safety. And we're fiercely proud of that heritage because building cars that save lives always has been, always will be, and is our primary passion. And of course, the vehicle we're about to introduce to you represents that passion impeccably. The all-new S60 is jam-packed with the most innovative safety technologies available today, and it's arguably the safest Volvo ever built. But it's also the sexiest, raciest, most powerful, most dynamic Volvo ever built. It comes standard with all-wheel drive. It also comes standard with our 3-liter turbocharged T6 engine, and that generates 300 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. So, is it everything that makes a Volvo a Volvo? Yes, absolutely, but it's up to a whole lot of mischief too. It's kind of the Volvo that no one expected to come from Volvo. It's the Volvo our competitors never saw coming, and if you haven't noticed, it's what we're calling the naughty Volvo. So ladies and gentlemen, here it is, introducing the all-new 2011 naughty Volvo S60. Yes, you can see it really speaks for itself, so I'm going to let you look on it adoringly, and I'm going to gush on just a little bit more, because when we say completely new, we really mean it. Every detail of this S60 has been reimagined, re-engineered, and redesigned from the tarmac up with the driving enthusiast in mind. And nowhere is that more immediately clear than right here in this very bold exterior design. So I will draw your eye to a few points. The first is this C-pillar. You can see even from there how it stretches all the way down to the tail lamps. And what it does is it creates a very racy coupe-like roofline. You'll also see strong shoulder contouring right through here. And if you look, it visually drops the car lower right in the middle so that you get a double wave through the entire length. Up front, we have our signature diagonal DNA lights, and when you combine those with an almost aggressive scowl of the headlamps, it kind of creates a mischievous expression. And what we hope it's saying is, I'm up to a lot more tonight than just your average evening commute. We've also put 18-inch Sleipner wheels on this. These are the standard wheels, and you can see how that fills the entire wheel well with that beautiful alloy. So again, the car is smoking hot, but all of this is just a reflection of the heat that's generated under that hood by this engine. So I know I mentioned the specs before, but here they come again. This is our 3-liter turbocharged T6. It generates 300 horse, 325 pound-feet of torque, and all-wheel drive is standard. And this twin-scroll turbo delivers an immediate response at all revs. So you have to 325 pound-feet of torque available to you even at the lowest of revs. It's a flip of the throttle and you're off and running. And the cherry on top for all of us is that even with all of this power, this T6 is now 10% more fuel efficient than our last T6. So at 18 miles per gallon in the city and 26 very impressive miles per gallon on the highway, this is the most fuel efficient engine in its class. Now, when it comes to precision handling in a road field, this S60 is obviously the most dynamic Volvo ever. And as any car enthusiast will tell you, great performance has to be hand-built and built on a great chassis. Well, this is no exception. This is built on our all-new dynamic chassis. It has performance-tuned springs, bushings, and dampers for added agility and body control. And to make sure that they squeezed every last drop of naughty from it, our engineers actually modified the all-wheel drive software so that it fully exploits the advantages of this all-new construction. So this isn't a version of another Volvo chassis. It's all new, and it's been designed to give you a very new, very exhilarating driving experience. Also, if you would like, we are offering our continuously adjusting 4C active chassis, and that allows you to switch your suspension at any given time. We're featuring a world first on this new S60 as well. It's called Advanced Stability Control. It's the first sedan in the world to employ a sensor that can sense even the slightest bit of tilt or skid, and it immediately would kick on your dynamic stability traction control system, which then allows you to go through even the most dynamic, demanding driving maneuvers with absolute surgical precision. We've also added something to our DSTC, or Dynamic Stability Traction Control System. It's called corner traction control through torque vectoring. And what that does is as you head into a turn, it actually shifts the power to the outer wheels, brakes the inner wheels to pull you into those turns. So you can go ahead, take the winding roads up to the coast, go out to the mountains, and really enjoy that ride. And of course, to tell you even more about our all-new S60, I have my colleague Dimitri, so I will turn the time over to him.
Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate that. Now, inside, ladies and gentlemen, all the material details of the all-new S60 was thoughtfully chosen to create a beautiful and harmonious interior environment. All the metals are tested to ensure against contact allergies, And even the fabrics and upholstery, they comply with international standards, ensuring they're free of allergens and other harmful substances. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the all-new S60, it's still a Volvo through and through. It's luxurious, it's elegant, and it's exemplary Scandinavian design. However, once you get inside this vehicle, you're going to know you're in for a whole new Volvo experience. So I know you can't get inside, or maybe not, you don't have a good look as of yet, but I'll give you a sneak peek and visualize, if you will. Like this driver's seat, for example. It's intended to make you feel like you're really in that driver's seat. This is a cockpit. It has flowing organic lines that move from the dashboard to the doors. That really gives this space a nice racing and athletic ambiance. Even that floating center stack and instrument panel, they're oriented suggestively toward the driver, eagerly awaiting its command. The steering wheel is thick, solid, and purposeful, and we also have standard leather seats. Race-inspired, constructed from the very highest quality hides, and also accented with rich stitching. We also have those muscular side bolster seats that are really going to hold you down nice and snug, even while carving the tightest of corners. Something that we have standard on this vehicle is our 7-inch high-resolution color screen. You folks might see that right there in the middle. It's called Driver Control Interface, or Volvo Senses. And it's right there, as I mentioned, in the center of the console. It displays your data, such as your audio unit, climate control, and your available navigation with voice control, an array of personalized driver settings, and much more. And it's fully operational from either the steering wheel or the center console. As far as premium sound, standard on this vehicle is 8 speakers, 160 watts. That was specially designed for the interior acoustics of this vehicle. However, if you like music like I do, you probably might want to get that multimedia package.
Chris, Gasfire line 122, please. Chris, Gasfire line 122.
Suspense is killing me. 650 watt sound system with 12 premium high fidelity loudspeakers and sound processor technology by Odyssey. So here's a listen on that sound. We also have the Dolby ProLogic 2 surround sound that really helps maintain a well-balanced audio experience for each occupant in the vehicle. As you folks in the back might notice, as our available option, we have those rear seat entertainment screens, and it includes dual DVD players featuring 7-inch LCD headrest monitors. Now this advanced dual screen technology allows users to watch movies, they can listen to music, play video games simultaneously by using both the monitors or even independently. And sound is also generated by using wireless headsets, or you can always use the car's audio utilizing the auxiliary input. Now, as Celeste mentioned, this car was certainly designed for more power and performance. However, probably the most exciting and innovative feature within this vehicle deals with the car's stopping capability. The all-new Volvo S60 is the first automobile in the world to offer pedestrian detection with full auto brake, and it truly is a groundbreaking marvel of safety technology. And this is how the system works. The car employs a radar monitor in the front grille that detects an object in front of the vehicle, while a front-mounted camera located on the windshield simultaneously compares the shape of that object to over 10,000 stored human images in order to determine if in fact this object is a person. And also the pedestrian detection software is constantly calculating. It's observing the movements of pedestrians, predicting their behavior. It's also determining the level of danger present based on the car's current rate of speed. Now, say a person is to walk in front of the car unexpectedly, audio and visual warning signals are activated. And if the driver fails to respond to those warning signals in time, reactive braking is automatically applied, bringing the car to a complete stop. The available pedestrian detection with full auto brake helps to prevent most pedestrian collisions at speeds of up to 22 miles per hour. We also have standard on the S60 city safety, which helps to prevent or mitigate low speed impacts with other vehicles at speeds of up to 90 miles per hour. It's also equipped with our BLIS, our blind spot information system. And what that is these cameras located on the door mirrors that detects traffic on either side of the vehicle. We also have an intelligent driver information system, which will automatically shut down extraneous distractions like your phone call or your music if it detects erratic braking, steering, or acceleration. It has adaptive cruise control, driver alert control, lane departure warning. As you can hear, the list goes on and on. It's completely tricked out with the most innovative safety technologies around. So ladies and gentlemen, when I say to leave your responsible side curbside, to slap your sensible self back to its senses, look at the throttle, grip the wheel, let go of your inhibitions, because this is a Volvo that knows there's a time to play it safe, but then again, there's just a time to get out and play. The all-new Volvo S60 is here.